Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's discussion. My name is Alina Maliki-Cassis, and I run digital marketing for Quber. If you've never heard of Quber before, we are Canada's best money-saving app. So if you've always had issues with saving money and impulsive spending, Quber might be exactly what you need to help you take control of your finances. If you're looking for more info on the app, or you'd actually like to download it and check it out for yourself, you can do so by downloading it using the link provided to you in this video on any Canadian mobile device through Google Play or the App Store. Today I'm here to moderate a chat between Jen Legere, the co-founder of Quber, and Jenny Calvert, who's the executive director of Red Tab Foundation. Red Tab Foundation acts on behalf of Levi's to provide financial wellness tools and benefits to Levi's employees. They've offered a match-based savings program to their American Levi's employees for years, but recently decided to expand the program to Canadian Levi's employees using Quber's platform to facilitate it. So today, the three of us are going to be spending a little bit of time chatting about financial wellness and how employers are pretty perfectly positioned to really have a positive impact in the lives of their employees and their financial health, as well as strengthening their businesses at the same time. So to start, I'm going to ask Jen, Quber's co-founder, a couple questions about how Quber came to be and how that kind of ties in with our new relationship with Red Tab. So Jen, would you be willing to share a little bit of info on how you came up for the concept for Quber?
Sure. So 50% of Canadians, as we all know, are living paycheck to paycheck, and this spans into America as well. And I was one of those people who were living that way. And so I was really looking for a tool that could help me stick to a plan. Most of the personal finance tools that were out there were showing you where you were spending your money, but not doing anything to change that behavior. So what we've built into Quber is something that uses the same kind of behavioral change techniques and gamification techniques that marketers use to get people to spend money. We've built that into the app to get people to save money. And most of the people that we have coming on the platform are saving nothing, and they get up to saving $200 per month on average. And then the thing that people are most grateful about is having saved some liquid cash. So just if an emergency happens, they have that liquid cash available for them to get through that emergency.
Awesome. And why did Quber pivot to expand its offerings to beyond just individuals to include employers specifically?
So we know that finances is the number one cause of stress in Canada, and stress is then brought into the workplace as a result. There's lower engagement, there's higher absenteeism, and just overall lower productivity. And we have done surveys, multiple surveys of Canadian employees, and we found that 97% of employees find it attractive to work for a company that would help them build this emergency cushion. And with the Quber platform, it's very easy for employers to offer this match-based savings program to their employees. And it helps improve financial literacy as well as helping them prepare for a financial emergency.
Awesome. So with that in mind, I think it's a good time to introduce our other J, Jenny Calvert. So as I mentioned, Jenny is the executive director of the Red Tab Foundation, and she's working really closely with us at Quber to roll out the new benefits program to Canadian Levi's employees. So Jenny, thank you for doing this with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about Red Tab Foundation and what you guys do for Levi's employees?
Absolutely. So the Red Tab Foundation was actually founded all the way back in 1981 as one of the first employee assistance funds. So we're designed really to help employees of Levi Strauss & Company across the globe both manage through financial difficulties, but also provide them with tools and skills to manage, the inevitable rainy days that come for everyone in their lives. And so our program portfolio really has two components to it. One is our financial hardship program, which is what people typically think of an emergency assistance program doing. But a few years back, we really started to see that our employees were coming to us with quote unquote emergencies that really were fairly small dollar amounts. And so we decided to move into the more proactive and skill building space to help people create their own safety nets for themselves through Red Tab Savers.
Awesome. And so why did you guys decide to expand the match-based savings benefits program to Canada, particularly right now in the middle of the pandemic?
Well, I think it's important for us to, as a global organization, really do our best to make sure that our program offerings reach all of our employees, not just our US based ones. And so we were thrilled to be able to partner with Quber to expand our geographies and access a new population to see the benefits of this. And we've really seen with our US program, which has been running for about 2 years with a very similar model to what we're doing with Quber, that not only were people just thrilled to have, an extra liquid savings account that is helped by our matching, but it really, the habits and the behavior change really stick for a long time. And so, we can invest as an organization 6 months of matching, and we're really seeing that those benefits are lasting for a lifetime for our employees. In the middle of the pandemic, too, I think emergency savings has never been more top of mind. And at this moment, a lot of people have also probably tapped their existing savings and are needing some help to build it back up so that they can grapple with whatever the next thing is that's coming their way. So we were thrilled on the timing of it. And I think we're seeing with people's response as we've been rolling the program out that it's never been more needed than now.
Awesome. Have you guys seen some really tangible improvements in employee retention and engagement as a result of Red Tab's efforts?
I think we hear from people that this type of program really shows them what kind of employer we are and creates a lot of loyalty. So, the Red Tab Foundation in general and the company are really focused on caring for the entire person. And Jen mentioned that financial stress is one of the things that really does get in the way of people's job performance and just makes it hard for them to show up and be their best selves at work. So I think when we are able to provide this level of support for our employees, we can reduce that stress. And I think most of all, it makes people feel like their employer really cares about them and their financial security, which is especially important when we think about our frontline workers who are out there with our customers every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you guys heard any participant anecdotes that have been really amazing or really surprised you without, of course, mentioning specific names?
Yeah, I think we have seen in our US program in particular that people are using these funds exactly as we expected them or intended them to. So, I think in our program design, we think about the preventive piece, which is Red Tab Savers, and then the reactive piece, which is our hardship program. And it's been really inspiring to see people say, I had participated in Red Tab Savers, and then something happened that I normally would not have been able to grapple with, which is either evacuating from their homes because of wildfires or dealing with an interruption in income because of COVID-19 store closures or job losses. And they said, because I had that savings and I had established this habit, I didn't have to come to the Red Tab Foundation for an emergency grant because I knew how to help myself with it.
Awesome. And then finally, what would you say you're most excited about as we kind of continue to roll out the benefits program in Canada?
I mean, I think anytime we can find new ways to support our employees, we're really excited about that. And in particular, because we know that this program model works and it changes behavior and it changes habits, this partnership makes it so easy for people to get involved and participate and not only end up with a nice safety net at the end to get started, but like I said before, really changing their habits for a lifetime. So even beyond the time they might be with the company, it's very exciting to think about the fact that we may have had an impact on someone's lifelong financial wellness.
Awesome. Well, that makes us really happy to hear. And again, thank you very much for taking the time to participate with us again today, Jenny. Jen, so if people want more information on how Quber can help facilitate a benefits program, where should they look for more info?
Yeah, they can find more info on our website at quber.ca, quber.ca/employers. And I just want to add that there's no technology integration, no software install needed on the employer side. So essentially, we set up a group-based saving challenge on behalf of the employer, and employees can download the Quber mobile app from the app stores and register with that specific group. So it's very easy to set up a new employer in the app.
Perfect. Well, that concludes our discussion for today. So thank you again, Jen and Jenny, for participating and shedding some light on why financial wellness is so important. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.